Roman Reigns, I think he's a great guy, and I think he's a fantastic wrestler, and I think he does everything well, but he doesn't defend the title. What happened to the 30-day rule where you had to defend the title within 30 days or they'd strip you of the title?
Hey, everybody. I'm not even going to try anything else. I'm Mac Davis. That is WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and of course, the guy coughing and hacking and talking right over in the middle here. If he's still in the middle, actually, I'm not sure who's in the middle, but that's legendary pro wrestling journalist, Mr. Bill Apter. Hey, Bill.
Hey, my dad used to say it's not the cough that carries you off. It's the coffin they carry you off in.
Oh,
okay.
How's everybody doing today? Bill, you sound like you're doing pretty good, other than
I'm
the cough.
doing great.
Hey,
Teddy,
man,
what about you?
I'm breathing, brother. I'm alive.
So you're happy.
Yes.
Look, I want to bring something up right off the bat. I'm going to jump right into the show, guys.
Go for it.
Roman Reigns.
Go.
Now, here he is, the big WWE Universal Champion, and he is coming up now on 1164. I think it's 1,164 days, maybe a little bit more or less, but right in that area at the time you're watching this. And he's closing in now on Hulk Hogan at 1,474 days as champion, and Bruno Sammartino, who of course is way up there at 2,803. I don't see him getting a hold of Bruno Sammartino's record, but he sure looks like he could go after Hulk Hogan's. Bill, what you think?
No, absolutely not. No, and I'll tell you why. When you think about it, the brother, Hulk Hogan defended that title sometimes nightly on the road.
I've got those numbers, as a matter of fact, here. I'll give those to you while we're talking.
Now, remember, it was a different title, but, you know, the WWE Universal title is looked at as a world title, like Seth Rollins' world title, and Seth Rollins defends his title all the time. But Roman Reigns, I think he's a great guy, and I think he's a fantastic wrestler, and I think he does everything well, but he doesn't defend the title. What happened to the 30-day rule where you had to defend the title within 30 days or they'd strip you of the title? Now, I don't know if the Universal title has a different set of rules, but to put him in a category with Hulk Hogan and Bruno Sammartino, who defended their title sometimes 4 and 5 nights a week,
Yeah, in fact, Teddy, before I get your thoughts on this, let me give you some numbers here. Reigns has defended that championship roughly 48 to 50 times so far since 2020. Well below that of Hulk Hogan. Now, Hulk Hogan's was 175 times that he defended that championship. Bob Backlund, 883 times he defended, and Bruno Sammartino at 662. So there is a big difference between the numbers. It's kind of like, to me, and Teddy, you may agree with this, it's kind of like, to me, when you talk about world champions, Ric Flair is a different kind of champion than today's champion. It was totally different. He defended, went everywhere with that belt, whereas today they're on pay-per-views, and that's about it.
Well, back in, in the day, there was no cable TV, there was no social media, none of that. So that's why guys had to go from town to town to defend the title somewhere every night, because that's the only way that people got a chance to see him. And now, with all the TV and technology and stuff now, it's just unbelievable. But to get back to the first thing you were talking about Seth Rollins, and, Bill said automatically no, but times have changed.
Well, to Roman Reigns.
Sorry. I mean, we're talking about Roman Reigns, and Bill was saying, right away no, but times have changed, and I look at it in a different way, because it's really not Roman Reigns' decision. You know what I mean? For as long as he keeps the title, that decision is left up to the promotion or the company. So, if somebody wants him to break Hogan's record or maybe whatever, that's what he's basically close to, then that might happen. So I'm just saying, I won't say no, but, never say never.
Well, is he to the point where, is his deal, and we don't know this, to not work house shows? They do run some house shows during the week, and even though, and Teddy, I get what you're saying with the proliferation of cable TV and all that, but still the fans and the house shows want to see him. And that way you accrue I mean, I was with Bruno for forever, so to say. I traveled from town to town with him, and he defended that title every night. WWE has an almost nightly schedule, and I think Roman Reigns should be on a little more active defending the title than what he's doing, in my opinion.
I agree exactly, because that's the way it's always been. And like you're saying, Bill, those house shows, those people want to see the world champion too. But it just, their business has just changed so much. It's become so advanced till those little house shows really don't mean much, anymore. You know what I mean? And
put a new rule book out on champions defending their title. I'm still back in the day where a champion had to defend it in 30 days or you're out. You're stripped of the title.
Now, go ahead, Teddy. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry, but those were the rules. And then guys stuck by the rules, okay?
Yeah.
But that's why we've changed. We went to entertainment now.
I'm going to say something, and I said this probably several months ago on one of our shows, that I kind of like Roman Reigns being gone, except when he comes back. He becomes a special attraction when he's there. That's how I kind of like the way they're booking him now. I do like that. Although I agree with you, Bill, he needs to defend that championship at least once a month, some way, somehow. He doesn't have to be on every show, but he needs to defend that championship for that to be a true championship.
We need someone in the WWE or somewhere to come up with a rule book so we all know what's going on, not what the writers are trying to do and what they're trying to do to keep a champion. We need a rule book like they used to have, the old NWA rule book. Remember that, Teddy?
Yeah.
I've actually seen that book before.
That ain't gonna happen.
I got a copy of it here.
Yeah, it's not going to happen because it's just like SmackDown and Raw and the split rosters, and they'll never cross over. That doesn't last long. They always cross over. There's always going to be whatever's best for business at that time is what they're going to do, even if it goes against the grain of what they should be doing. They're going to go after that number. They're going to go after those dollars, one or the other.
Exactly.
Now, Seth Rollins defends that title all the time. He's a fighting champion, and again, nothing against this guy. He's great, one of my favorite wrestlers in the whole world, but come on, get out there and defend the title.